celebrate the festive season. I'm going to call it Christmas because calling it the festive season is actually quite an American thing, and I've never been brought up that way. In my family, it's always been Christmas. Even though we, as a family in my house now, we don't celebrate it as a Christian holiday. We don't, but we also don't do the whole sort of pagan Yule thing. What we do, and this is a terrible thing to say, but I'm being honest with you, what we do is we celebrate it the way most non-Christians celebrate it, and that is in the commercial sense. So we will go out and we will buy, in my house, we will buy lovely Christmas decorations, a big Christmas tree, which this year I was forced to buy a brand new tree this year. My other tree had literally fallen apart. So this year we get to actually put up a brand new tree, and it's a much bigger one, and I'm very excited. I'll be doing a video on that probably next week. And so we go and get a tree and we put like lights, and we get little Christmas decorations, and we get, this year is the first year I'm having family over to my house, and I'll talk about that in a minute, so don't jump down my throat because of Rona. I'll explain to you. We're going to get a few family members over, and I've gone to town. I've gone and bought Christmas plates and Christmas mugs and little Christmas boxes that I'm going to fill with sweeties for everybody. And you can see I'm super fucking amped because I love Christmas. Christmas is the 2 days, okay, the 25th and 26th. It's the 2 days of the year that I am truly able to share joy with the people around me, be it via Skype or Facebook, FaceTiming, or on Zoom, be it actually in face-to-face, in real life, be it just on a phone call. It's to me, it's a wonderful time. It's a wonderful time to connect with people that I often don't connect with during the year, which is a terrible thing to say. But you know what life is like. You get busy and then you don't connect with someone, and now it's a good time because everyone's in a festive spirit. That's how we do it in my house. We buy gifts, we share gifts. My fiance and I often go completely overboard, and we always go, only spending 500 rand this year. And of course, 1,500 rand later, it's like insane. There are 20 gifts each under the tree. And of course, I always buy my dog, Jack Russell, also gets his own gifts. So he's very spoiled. Of course, I buy my dog gifts. I'm sure all of you do as well. So my dog gets his gifts. It's usually like a little bone, but let's see, where is he? No, he's in the lounge. Okay, I can talk. He's getting a big bone this year, and he's getting some dog chews, and he's getting some dog biscuits, and he's getting these little sachets that you can put with his food. So that's what Jack's getting, but don't tell him. Okay, so this is how we celebrate Christmas. Food is fantastic in my house. We do, because it's very, very hot. It's very hot in South Africa. We're like in the middle of summer. You can look here. I'm sitting here. I'm pouring sweat. Okay, so you can understand how, and we are not even like in the worst of summer yet. But December, it's probably going to be, I think, like 32 or 33 degrees Celsius on Christmas Day. And then you've got to add the humidity to that. So for us to eat like a massive cooked meal of like heavy meats and gravies and sauces and hot vegetables, it's not that it's not practical. I know a lot of people who do, but it's actually very uncomfortable because you literally sit at the table and you drip sweat. So what we normally do is we normally do a bit of meat. We'll do like a turkey and some stuffing and maybe some roast lamb, a leg of lamb. And then we'll have like maybe 1 or 2 vegetables, but then we'll have salads as well. Like we'll do really cool salads, like a nice potato salad. We'll do some coleslaw. We'll do some like 3-bean salad. We'll have a nice hot chutney with baked beans. We'll do that, okay? Obviously, nobody in our family drinks, so we won't have alcohol. We will have cool drink, and we will have juice. We'll have a lot of maybe some sparkling water for the older people. And we'll, of course, fruit mince pies. You have to have Christmas mince pies, and well, that sort of thing. And then, of course, as I say, little trinkets on the table. We have our crackers, our little cheap Christmas crackers. I like the really, really cheap ones because they've got those little plastic. I'm sure you've seen you get a plastic ring inside it that's just so hideous you want to die. Or you get like a little plastic motorbike, that sort of thing. Those are the like really cheapy ones, and they remind me of when I was a child. So those are the ones I get. I don't go and buy the $500 fucking ones that have got like genuine Swarovski crystals in them. That to me is just a waste. So we do go a bit overboard. I'd love to say that we do Christmas on a budget in my house, but we don't. I'm sorry. And it's purely commercial. It's just this wanting to buy stuff and give. I'm one of those people that in my home, I get more of a thrill out of giving gifts at Christmas time than I love receiving gifts, of course I do, but my absolute thrill is giving gifts and seeing people get excited and unwrap their presents and that sort of thing. That for me is that's my best, that is my ultimate. So this is what happens, this is how we celebrate in my house. Now, before you all say to me, yes, Matthew, but it's Corona time, nobody's allowed in, blah, blah, blah. South Africa is at a level 5. We have 5 different levels of lockdown in my country, and we are at the least lockdown. So at the moment, life seems to be progressing exactly as it was before Corona was around. The only difference is there are limits to people gathering, so you can't have more than 50 people at a gathering. You have to wear a mask. As soon as you step outside your house, you have to wear a mask. You have to sanitize your hands and wash your hands. If you go into the malls, there's sanitizing stations. No shop will allow you in without a mask, and sanitize your hand at the door. All restaurants take your temperature, they sanitize your hands. You've got to wear your mask until you're at the table. So there's a lot more freedom here than I know in England at the moment. Any of my British subscribers, you're just fucking locked down, man. That's what we were like about 5 months ago. We literally couldn't move. But we are going to have some family around. My future in-laws and my future grandmother, my grand-in-law, they'll be coming around. And then, of course, it's just my fiance and myself. So there are going to be 5 of us. And the old lady is going to be, well, she's old, she's 79. She will be put at the head of the table, okay? Not out of reach, but kind of distant slightly from the rest of us. And she'll still be a part of everything, but she'll be at a distance, okay? And the rest of us are pretty cool. We don't sneeze and cough and, blow our candles near each other. So I think it's going to be pretty cool, pretty safe. Also, we are a family that don't go out a huge amount. I know that my fiance's parents don't go out. They work from home. Our granny doesn't go out. So I think our chances of being infected, we haven't been infected yet. Nobody in our family's got sick, and this has been going on for months and months. So I think it's going to be a pretty safe call. This is how we celebrate. Now, how do you celebrate? Are you going to be able to be with your family physically, or are you going to have to spend time Skyping and FaceTiming and Zoom calling stuff? How do you feel about that? Is this making you sad, or is it making you happy that you can save the family's lives and not infect people? You see, there's always 2 sides to the coin. Are you perhaps a grandparent and you are going to miss your grandchildren? You're going to miss giving them the hugs and that. That'll make you sad. But, in today's, the way things have changed, we have to adapt to this. We have to accept that until this vaccine is rolled out completely, we're going to have to just adapt to this new way of living. And I think even after the vaccine, next Christmas, we might be sitting here with a completely new kind of singing a new tune. But I think for now, we've got to all be very aware that we have to protect each other, So how are you going to do Christmas this year? And yeah, if you are going to have a family around with no masks and no whatever, that's cool. If you feel comfortable with that and you feel that no one's going to get infected, go for it. Let me know down below. I'm always interested, guys. You know that I'm always looking forward to hearing how you guys live and what you guys are going to do. So now you know how I'm going to celebrate. Let me know below. Yes, write me a paragraph. I don't care. Let me know down below how you are going to celebrate and how you're going to treat your family, okay, this Christmas. I'm really looking forward to hearing from you guys. I'm Matt from Tubby Tarot, and I will see you next Tuesday for some more 10 Talk. Bye.